Right, so in this video, I'm going to go through the Gears of War 4 story as a recap for those people who, like myself, couldn't really remember what had happened in the Gears of War story and just wanted a catch up before Gears 5 comes out. Hope you enjoy the video and hope it helps you remember what happened. If you did enjoy it, consider liking and subscribing to see more. So, the story of Gears of War 4 starts with the prologue chapter. Now in the prologue chapter, it's split into three parts. The first part is set during the Pendulum Wars, where you're on a covert operation to get the plans for the Hammer of Dawn. During this mission, you go through it, you're fighting the UIR soldiers, which was the opposition to the COG at the time. And at the end of the mission, you secure the plans for the Hammer of Dawn. It's Hoffman and Dom play with this one. You play as an unnamed gear. And you secure the plans at the end of it, and that secures the surrender of the UIR. The next little segment is Emergence Day and the rise of the Locust threat. So again, you're fighting through the Locusts. It's like the first day that they're trying to support Hoffman. And then you end up using the Hammer of Dawn against a Corpser and some Beasties until eventually it goes offline and the unnamed gear again that you play as is killed. And then finally, the third part of the prologue is final battle with the Locust Horde, set at the end of Gears 3, where Marcus is trying to do the final solution, if you will, and you're fighting at the fort, and there's hordes and hordes of Locusts coming, and you fight them off, and the massive wave comes across, and the Locusts are defeated. So overall, the prologue is just a summary of the previous set of games to get you up to speed of where the story is at currently. Then, in Act 1, take control of character JD Fenix, who isn't currently part of the COG, has left the COG and has joined a group called the Outsiders, who live in settlements outside of the main COG settlements. You take over JD, currently breaking into a COG settlement that's under construction, in order to gain a fabricator which they can use to power their Outsider settlement. Now, through moving through the town, you end up setting off the security DBs, so you're fighting the machines as you're going through, and then as you come out of the area where you get the fabricator, the crazy chairman appears in like a DB with a hollow screen so you can talk to her, and she accuses you of stealing people from the COG settlements, at which point you're like, what the hell, we're not stealing people, we're just trying to get resources. And then all hell breaks loose, you get attacked by a load more DBs, but you finally escape the COG settlement and head for the Outsider village. Once arriving at the Outsider village, you speak to the leader, Raina, who's Kate's mother, one of the characters who came with you to the COG settlement, and she's like really mad because she feels like you're going to bring down the wrath of the COG DBs, which actually happens, and you end up defending the village from the DBs, and finally you beat all the waves and they stop attacking you. The settlement's in ruins, people are dead, and overall it's just been a loss all round. And that night, you're all, camping, and JD and Dell are working on some things in the garage, and Kate spots something go past the window, and then the settlement is then attacked by the swarm, and people are taken. Oscar is like taken by them, and Rainer ends up fighting some swarm dude, cuts his arm off, but they manage to take her away. The only reason JD, Dell and Kate aren't taken away is because they got locked in the garage by Rainer and decided to survive. And that's the end of Act 1. So, in Act 2 of the story, this is probably the shortest act of the game, you go to find Marcus to get some backup and some help in finding Kate's mother, Raina. When you arrive at the Fenix estate, you realise that JD and Marcus don't have the best relationship, they don't necessarily get on, whether in a bit of competition with each other or Marcus disapproves what JD does. It is explored a little bit further on, but towards the end of the story as well, they do see more eye to eye on things.
I'd introduce myself, but you'll be leaving soon. JD's show him. JD's show him.
Show me what?
Our village was attacked.
And my mother was taken.
Taken?
After that, a wind flow starts to come in, which are these big, giant electric tornado-looking storms that blow things about and cause lightning on the floor, which you have to avoid. You try and take shelter in a barn and wait for it to pass.
Sergeant! So you're surrounded, obviously. Things are on fire, and your home, well, it's destroyed. None of this gives me pleasure. But if you don't come out immediately, I can't be held responsible for what happens next to you or your son.
Then after that, more DBs show up. You escape on a motorbike, and you end up shooting down a DB plane, and then that's how you get away from the DBs and carry on. And that's basically it for Act 2. So, in Act 3 of the Gears of War 4 story campaign, the plan with now Marcus as part of the squad is to head to an old local fort nearby, because there was a big locust burial site over there, and to see if bodies have moved and see if it's anything to do with the swarm.
Yeah.
Moving through the town on the approach to the fort, they start hearing strange noises, like they're being followed by something. And as they enter the fort, there's weird like flesh things all over the wall, and then they're attacked by the swarm, and Marcus is taken. They fight their way through the fort. They start heading towards the mine, following the snatcher that took Marcus, and they find out that they're turning humans into swarm. That's why they're killing people. And then there's two types of UVs, which are like the humans that can turn into drones, which are like the old locust that look back. And then they continue following this snatcher. Find an underground entrance that leads them to a set of catacombs.
Glad you didn't go best of three.
As they head through the catacombs, they end up fighting and killing a snatcher, and then they come out the other side of the catacombs.
Looks like an
Massive mining elevator. To which Kate says it's an elevator to hell, and as the elevator's going down, you defend it in kind of like a horde mode scenario until it gets to the bottom. Travelling through the mine, you discover the locusts have just been cocooned. They weren't actually destroyed. And that now, the crystals that were on the swarm are actually, the leftover, the locust, and coming back. You use a loader machine to move these crystals out of the way so you can progress through. You fight and kill another snatcher, and then at the end of the act, you manage to catch up to where Marcus is, and you save Marcus, and you find out through him being connected to the swarm network that Kate's mother is being treated the same and that she hasn't been podded, so that there's still a chance to save her.
Yeah, we figured that out.
Kate. Your mother.
What about my mother?
She's alive. And she's not being treated like the others. Not potted.
Where is she?
Another grub burial site. It's not far.
Take me there.
Wait. Your people from the village. I felt them too. For a while. They didn't make it.
Oh, damn it. Oscar.
Beginning of Act 4. Then I'm trying to find a way out of
I got a plan!
and for the record, I had no input on this plan. Counterweight,
Everyone, grab a cable!
well, but so they use that to
Oh, shit! Ah, see? I told you this would work! This is not a good idea!
second part of Act 4 is mainly dominated with fighting the way through the blur to try and get to a radio tower to radio for backup so that they can get help with getting Kate's mother. And during this time, they actually bump into the Swarm guy that took Raina. So there's a massive fight with him who's riding a Swarm. Like basically a Swarm version, and then they end up killing the enemy, and that's the end of the act. Oh shit. Final act of the game, we're on the way to calling the backup, and Jin turns up with a load of DBs to try and torture and get him to come in.
Look who finally figured out that four
get
people are
intercepted
taking on the
and
entire
attacked by a
Cog
load of
army
Swarm.
just for the hell of it.
It's found out that the Swarm, when they shoot the spikes into the DBs, can like take over the software and start taking them over. So then you travel towards the radio tower, and there's battles between the Swarm and the DBs, and then everybody's attacking you.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Like a three-way fight all the way there.
Efforts to keep our society united is the only chance we have against whatever's out here.
You actually believe the bullshit that comes out of your mouth, don't you? Must be comforting, since no one else does.
Lieutenant?
I'm not your fucking lieutenant!
JD, what's happening?
James!
Then Marcus calls in the backup at the radio tower, and you just hold off while you wait for it to come in. Then when the backup arrives, you find out that it's Bird, Cole, and Sam. And they brought two giant robots, which you can climb in and control, and a helicopter
You don't call, you don't write.
help out. So you head towards the second burial site again, and you end up in a big boss fight with a giant Swarm beast.
You remember
That's defending the entrance to the
I
hive.
remember him being a lot
And then
smaller.
you defeat the and you find Kate's mum is found that Kate does it herself on her own. It's like a private moment, and her mother hands her a necklace, and then it's discovered that the necklace once belonged
This
to her
isn't
grandmother.
over.
And
So
on
get
one
her
side of the
somewhere safe.
necklace, it
I
looks
don't need
like
protection.
regular,
know.
but on the other side, it's got
You
the
need
locust
time.
symbol. So it's like
Trust me.
saying
I've been
that
there.
Kate is the Locust Queen's granddaughter, which is like quite a
She
big
wanted you to
revelation,
have
and
that.
that's why they took Raina and treated it
It was my
differently.
grandmother's.
And then in the post-credit
I never knew
scene,
her.
you find out that Oscar survived
It's beautiful.
and didn't die after all.